Shri Rasindu Fogla ji, please आप भी आ जाएं. So moving for the first session, cervical cancer prevention and HPV vaccine. Cancer prevention is better than cure, and cervical cancer is prime example where a simple vaccine can save lives. To enlighten us on this important topic, we have with us Dr. Reena Srivastav, ex-HOD Department of Ops and Gynae, BRD Medical College. Please welcome her with a big round of applause. Please.
Which I wanted to give in front of all of you. I would like to tell you some facts that we have been in this drive for the last 3 years, and we have trained more than 10,000 Foxians for awareness of the vaccine, how to give, when not to give. And we wanted for say months that IMA should also join hands with us. So we had a meeting with Dr. Bhanushali sir, Dr. Dilip Bhanushali in Bombay. And our president, Dr. Sunita and Dr. Dilip, they joined hands for the same, and he agreed to it. Yes, it should be there for all IMA members, be it of any stream, because we need to know that cancer cervix can be prevented by a vaccine. Only cancers which can be prevented by a vaccine, there are 6 of them I'll tell you just now. We are concerned with cancer cervix, so we are talking of cancer cervix vaccination. And we wanted all of you to be aware of it, how to give, when not to give, how to deal with the patients, girls who are coming for it, and how to make them understand that yes, it is a very important vaccine and the girls should have it. So, in this drive, the Cancer Society of India, say the Indian Cancer Society, then American Cancer Society, then FOXI, then IMA, all are joined together along with the UK Cancer Society. So some contribution is there from all of them, and we want a cancer-free India, so we are here. So what Dr. Bhanushali said, empowering our physicians with accurate knowledge will build confidence to bridge awareness gaps and enhance HPV vaccine uptake. Dr. Sunita told that yes, HPV vaccine is a critical tool for cervical cancer elimination, and I'm proud that FOXI physicians are leading this initiative with me. So today I'll be dealing with cervical cancer, the burden and impact, what is human papillomavirus infection, how does it cause cancer cervix, how we can prevent cancer cervix just by vaccination, and the most important thing, how to communicate with the parents, with the girls, with the family members to make them understand that yes, it is very, very important. I'm pretty sure that so many girls in your attached families might not have had this vaccine. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to ask you, because the incidence, the prevalence of say the vaccine intake is less than 1% throughout India. So how can we talk of cancer prevention? And the screening program is also around 2% only. So talking of cancer prevention, we have to talk of this cervical cancer vaccine as well as the screening programs. This is the global burden, and around 6,60,000 new cases are there of cancer cervix each year around the globe, and 3,50,000 die out of it. And what has been depicted in the Globocon, that 90% of these cases are from low and middle income countries. And India is one of them. Although we are growing in our economy, still the statistics is the same. The burden in India, 79,000 deaths every year, because of cancer cervix, and 1 lakh to 27,000 new cases are there every year still. And if we don't act promptly, new cases will increase by 54% in 2040. So 9 women die every year in India, every hour in India from cancer cervix. This has gone down to say 8 deaths every hour, and this amounts to around 80,000 deaths each year. Basically, if we talk of 2022, it was 79,000 around. WHO, from WHO, this person, Dr. Tedros, he has given a global slogan that cervical cancer strikes women in the prime of life. These women are raising children, they are earning, they are caring for their families, they are earning members sometimes, they are taking the economic burden of their families, and they are contributing to the social and economic fabric of the country. For the first time in history, we can eliminate a cancer. And this is, we should be proud of it, and we should take it proudly, and we should spread it proudly, that have a vaccine, please have a vaccine to your girls and your boys also, and eliminate this cancer. And so the slogan of 90-70-90 was given by WHO. It says that if 90% of girls, they are fully vaccinated with the HPV vaccine before their 15th birthday, and if 70% of women are screened for by pap smear or HPV testing from 30 years onwards, at least 2 times in life, at 35 years and 45 years. And 90% of the women having precancerous lesions are treated, and 90% who are having cancer in full form, they are given full care. We can eliminate it in 2030. But do you think it is possible in our country? Because till now we are far behind. So cervical cancer prevention strategy are 2. One is the primary prevention is by the vaccine to the girls between 9 to 14 years, and from 35 years onwards there is a big schedule of having screening that can be started at 25, that can be started at 30, that can be taken at every 5 years or every 3 years if we are taking combo test. But at least 2 times screening of a woman should be done with HPV testing or the pap smear LBC at 35 years and 45 years. If these 2 things are done, and whenever we catch a precancerous lesion in a female, and we treat it right at that time, we can achieve the goal. And for this we have to work very hard. And we doctors are very critical to meeting elimination targets. So there is a question, how many women die each year in India from cervical cancer? Yes, thank you. So the answer is C. And what causes cervical cancer? Will come to the human papilloma virus. There are more than 200 types of human papilloma viruses. Out of these, at least 14, they are oncogenic, and they can cause 6 types of cancers. Cancer of cervix, vagina, vulva, penis, anus, and oropharynx. So if we give this vaccine to the girls and boys at 9 to 14 years, and we vaccinate all of them, probably we can be away from these cancers at least 90%. HPV infects both men and women alike, and an estimated more than 50%, 50 to 80% will get this type of this infection once in their lifetime. It is very common, the spread is very common, it doesn't have any symptoms, and the body fights with it, and maybe this virus goes off from the body in 2 years. But sometimes it persists in the body, and when it persists, it causes changes, precancerous and cancerous lesions, and at all the 6 sites I have already told you. So HPV spread can be through a single exposure. The spread is skin to skin, primarily during sexual contact, and it is not necessary to have a penetrative sex for having this infection. It is from skin to skin, very close contact, and the reports say that it can be spread by fomites also in 1.7% of cases. So that is why it is so very common, and we have to be very careful about its persistence at least. So how does HPV vaccine progress? You can see the normal cells, then HPV infected cells, and if it is persisting after 2 years, it may become precancerous and then take the form of cancer. And this transition is long, from 5 to say 13 to 15 years. So which HPV infections become cancer? Which are persistent, which are high risk HPV types like 16, 18, 33, 35, 48, 52, 58. All these are oncogenic HPVs and they can cause cancer. Most cervical cancers, they are caused by HPV. I have already told you. In India, 84% of cervical cancers, they are because of HPV 16 and 18. And persistence is important. I have already told the host fights with it. Maybe it is off the body in 2 years, but it may persist. And when the persistence is there, it may take the form of cancer. So, persistent HPV infection can cause what type of cancers? Another question? Please.
All of them.
All of them. Thank you. So, we have to prevent this HPV from becoming persistent, and this we can do with the vaccine. This vaccine is recombinant. Recombinant vaccine doesn't have any biological product of the human papilloma virus. It is L1 capsid protein which is produced, and they are only virus-like particles. They can produce the seroconversion, they can produce IgG antibodies, and once given, the level of antibodies is higher than what comes after a common of natural infection. People say that why not the immunity is gathered by the common infection, the natural infection. The natural infection, what happens that only 70 to 80% women are converted to become immune. While when we give a vaccine, 100% seroconversion is there, and the antibody titer is around 4 times higher than the natural infection. So that is why we need it. The various types of vaccines, you can see the 16-18 coverage was bivalent. It was covering only 16 and 18, but also it was giving a cross immunity to other types of say 6 and 11 also it was covering, but now it is not available in India. The quadrivalent type is having 6, 11, 16 and 18, that is quadrivalent. You can see that 6 and 11, they are causing 90% of the genital warts. 16 and 18 are causing 84% of cervical cancers in India. And rest of the 31, 33, 45, 52, 58, they are causing other 15 types of cervical cancers. So that is why it is said that if we take, initially bivalent came into way, then quadrivalent came into way, now we have a 9-valent vaccine also. It is effective, it is safe, it is licensed to be given at the age of 9, but the only thing is, what is your recommendation? How do you talk to your patients? Because still it is not there in the universal immunization program. To say that HPV vaccination is effective, it is not in air, it is all based on studies. And to bring to you one study is from Sweden. 1.7 million females were given this vaccine, and it was found that if the vaccine was given before say 17 years, you can see the last line at the bottom, the incidence was very, very low. Only 17 cases, 2 cases were seen in 4,39,000 at the age of 10 to 16 years if it was given, and 17 cases were seen when 90,000 vaccines were given from 17 to 30 years. So if it is given earlier, the effectivity is more. This is about the Indian study, the IARC India trial 10 years post-vaccination. It was seen, it was done to see that whether 1 dose is sufficient, 2 doses sufficient, or 3 doses was sufficient. And what was found that 2 dose, 3 dose, 1 dose, all had got the equal efficacy. It is safe, and to say this, there is excellent safety profile. Why? Because WHO Global Advisory Committee on Vaccine Safety, it has been stated that around more than 500 million doses were given throughout the world in 100 countries, and no very serious side effects have been seen. This is detail of the what all things were not seen with the vaccine. To enumerate some of them: no greater anaphylaxis, GBS, stroke, blood clots, appendicitis, seizures, then no autoimmune diseases, and there is the list of things which was not found after this vaccine, and this is the most studied vaccine all over the world. The HPV vaccine can help protect women from future fertility also, because cancer cervix is at the cervical part of the uterus, and uterus is the womb, which is the fertile place for the women. And if the cervix is gone by cancer, you can understand that there will be no fertility. So we are indirectly protecting the fertility also. To say, are the vaccines safe? Yes, HPV vaccines are very safe, just like any other vaccine. Millions of children have safely received HPV vaccines in over 100 countries, and these vaccines are the most studied vaccines, I have already told you. The HPV vaccination starts at the age of 9. Why 9? Not before that? Because we don't have any studies before 9 years. Studies are going on for 5 years, 6 years. Let it come, let the evidences come. Maybe it will go to the pediatric section and they will be giving the vaccine. To give it at 9 to 14 years is the best time. Why? Because if the immune response is more robust at younger ages, there is increased likelihood of vaccinating prior to HPV exposure, and opportunities to combine with other childhood and adolescent vaccines are also there. So again we come to the fact check. HPV vaccine effectiveness dash with age. Decreases or increases? Decreases. So it is decreases. As we go on to the elder side, the efficacy will come down because the immune response is not that robust. So the guidelines, the approved vaccines, bivalent by GSK, it is out of market. Quadrivalent by Serum Institute of India, that is Cervarix. It was launched in, given recommendation in July 22, it was launched in September 22, and Niti Aayog recommended it in December 22, and it is now already in the market. Then the quadrivalent MSD, that is Gardasil, that is covering 16, 18, 6 and 11, and now we have 9-valent vaccine by MSD, and it is covering 9 HPV viruses. So the best time to give the vaccine is 9 to 14 years, 2 doses at 0 and then at 6 months. We should remember this, 2 doses, suppose one today, then the second one at 6 months, between 9 to 14 years. And so many girls are roaming about all around without any vaccine. They are already crossed this age. So for a catch-up vaccination for them after, say if the vaccine is to be given after 14 years, yes, we can give up till 26 years, then 3 doses will be required, 0, 2 and 6 months. And if a person is immunocompromised at any age, she will require 3 doses, 0, 2 and 6. If till 26 also the lady has not received the vaccine, up till 45 years it can be given. But then that age is more for the screening of the cervix rather than for vaccine. And if a patient wants to get it, yes, we can give them, but then we have to tell them that the immune response will not be that good. You might have already been exposed to any HPV virus, and then for that virus, this vaccine will not be working. So the efficacy goes down with age. And this is all about the vaccine, which has been the schedule given by FOXI. I have already told you. What WHO says that 1 or 2 doses for 9 to 14 years, 1 or 2 doses from 15 to 20 years, that means from 9 to 20 years, 1 or 2 doses. But the grade is B and the evidence level is 2. While between 9 to 14, the evidence level was 1 and it was grade A recommendation.
Sorry to interrupt, 2 minutes left in your talk.
Oh, okay.
Just please conclude.
Fine. Yes. So HPV vaccine, the shifting global landscape, around 145 countries have opted it. The age is 9 to 14 years. The last part is doctor's recommendation. That is very, very important. If we talk in a proper way, if we convince the patients, yes, they will be ready to have it because they think that doctors are God, doctors help them in every way. So we have to listen to the patient's question, we have to listen to the girl's question, we have to answer their questions, all that I have told you just now, and make them assured that yes, it is safe and effective and your daughter can have it or you can have it if she is a girl. So, can we have one role play in 1 minute? Dr. Babita and Dr. Anju, please come forward. And this will be the last. A parent comes with their 10-year-old daughter to your clinic for HPV vaccination. She has come to know about the vaccine from the media. So the concerned father asks, is the HPV vaccine safe? You address the safety issue and administer the vaccine. Role play how you might respond with a short, fact-based response.
अच्छा ठीक है, कोई विशेष बात है। कितने साल की है ये 10 साल की है। 10 साल की है तो ये सब तो ठीक हो गया है। सर्वाइकल कैंसर के बारे में सुनिए आप लोग। अरे बच्चेदानी के मुंह पे कैंसर हो जाता है तो सी आपकी डॉटर कितनी इंटेलिजेंट है। हाँ बेटा, हाँ बेटा, तो सर्वाइकल कैंसर के बारे में सुना है? हाँ, बहुत स्मार्ट बेटी है आपकी, उसको सब पता है, वेरी गुड गर्ल। तो अगर सर्वाइकल कैंसर हो जाता है तो पता है ना, उसके बाद ट्रीटमेंट बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है, कभी कभी लेडी की डेथ भी हो जाती है अगर टाइम से ट्रीटमेंट नहीं हुआ। तो उसको बचाने का बहुत सिंपल तरीका आ गया है। हम लोग सर्वाइकल कैंसर का वैक्सीन आ गया, उसको लगवा सकते हैं। लड़की 10 साल, अरे अरे नहीं, परेशान हो, नहीं, मेरा बात समझिए आप। अभी ये 10 साल की है, अगर अभी लग जाएगा, देखो अभी इनको HPV मतलब एक्सपोजर भी नहीं हुआ है, एक तरह का कीटाणु होता है, उससे अगर एक्सपोजर हो गया तो सर्वाइकल कैंसर हो जाएगा, होने का चांस बहुत ज़्यादा रहता है। और अभी ऐसा हुआ नहीं है, 9-10 साल की लड़की है और अभी अगर लगेगा तो बेटा 2 ही इंजेक्शन लगेगा, बार में लगाओगे तो 3 बार कुछ आएगा, अभी 2 ही बार में हो जाएगा। तो बात मानो बेटा, आप समझिए बात को, लगवा लीजिए। नहीं, इससे फायदा है। 6 तरीके के कैंसर से बचाता है। सर्वाइकल कैंसर हो गया, वजाइना, वल्वा, एनल कैनाल और ओरोफैरिंक्स। अगर आपका लड़का है तो उसको भी लगा लीजिए, लड़कों को भी लगता है, भाई को भी लगेगा, भाई को भी, भैया को भी लगेगा, दोनों को लगेगा। तो आप बहुत चंचल बेटी है आपकी। हाँ, नहीं, कोई परेशानी नहीं है, कोई परेशानी नहीं है। पीरियड्स में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा, बच्चे होने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा, बल्कि अगर सर्विक्स का कैंसर ऐसे बचा रहा है तो एक तरह से बच्चेदानी को सेफ रख रहा है, तो बच्चे होने के में और अच्छा होगा, मतलब उसमें कोई नुकसान नहीं, कोई परेशान नहीं। बेटा तुम लगवा लोगी, तुम बहुत स्ट्रांग लग रही है। आंटी दर्द होगा? नहीं, हम लगाएंगे, हम आज तक किसी को दर्द नहीं हुआ है, बताओ, इतने लोगों को इंजेक्शन लगाए, कुछ पता नहीं, फिर उसके बाद टॉफी भी देंगे, आइसक्रीम खाएंगे। आंटी मम्मी को भी लगवा दीजिए। हाँ, दाम बताइए कितने का? अरे दाम से क्या करना है, मतलब जान से बढ़ के थोड़ी कुछ है, इतना है कि सब कोई लगवा सकते हैं। मतलब सरकारी में आने का योजना है, लेकिन अभी तो नहीं आया है। हाँ, अभी खरीदना पड़ेगा। अच्छा, तो मतलब कि वैक्सीन अगर अलग अलग कंपनी का है, कुछ कंपनी का 2000 में, कुछ का 4000 में है। एक जो 9 वाला आ गया है वो थोड़ा सा और महंगा है, जो तो सस्ता हो उसको बताइए। ठीक है, वही लगा देंगे। लड़की जाके कितना खर्चा करेंगे? अरे नहीं, लड़की लड़का क्या होता है, सब बराबर होते हैं, सब पे खर्च करना होता है। ऐसे नहीं, ऐसे बेटा मम्मी को बोलने से नहीं बात करेगी लड़की कोई बात नहीं बेटा, कोई बात नहीं, ऐसे हो जाता है। हाँ, लगवा दीजिए। तो इससे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। जैसे कोई टीका लगता है, हल्का फुल्का दर्द होगा, थोड़ा सा लाली आ सकती है और आधा घंटे आराम करेगी। अरे बाहर में भी लग जाएगा, कमर भी लग जाएगा, तो कहाँ भाग रही है बेटा, कोई परेशानी नहीं है, तुम आओ मेरे पास। इसका पैर तो ठीक हो गया है, तो वैक्सीन से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हम सब ये जान रहे हैं। यहाँ बैठे जितने भी डॉक्टर्स हैं, जितने भी लोग अपने बच्चों को आई होप कि आप सबने वैक्सीनेट कर दिया है, और अगर अब 15 ईयर से ज़्यादा है तो 3 डोज लगवाएं। अपने रिलेटिव्स में जितनों को जानते हैं, अपने जान पहचान फ्रेंड सर्कल में सबको वैक्सीनेट आप लोग एटलीस्ट अवेयर कर सकते हैं। और वी ऑल आर डॉक्टर्स, नॉट ओनली गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट, फिजिशियंस हो, ऑप्थेल्मिक्स, पीडिया, ऑल फील्ड, जो भी लड़का लड़की जो भी आए, उनके पेरेंट्स आए, हम लोग उनको काउंसिल कर सकते हैं। 2 टीके जिंदगी के, 2 बार।
Meaning thereby that you have to spend some time to make the patients aware of the vaccine and then counsel them to have it. Thank you so much. Now you have.
So moving towards our session 2, जो चिकित्सक ज्ञान साझा करता है वही सबसे बड़ा जनसेवक है। कैंसर अवेयरनेस कैंपेन इन डिस्ट्रिक्ट गोरखपुर। Awareness is the first step in fighting cancer, and we are privileged to have Dr. C.P. Avasthi, radiation oncologist, Hanuman Prasad Poddar Cancer Hospital, Gorakhpur, to share his experience about awareness campaigns in our own district. I request Dr. C.P. Avasthi to please come forward.
Anurag Srivastava sir, Mali sir, and Secretary Dr. Y. Singh sir of IMA Gorakhpur. Just before 8 months back, when we have started a cancer awareness program, just a thought of after the 50 year of the successful completion of Hanuman Prasad Poddar Cancer Hospital for the service of the cancer patients. जब 50 साल पहले कैंसर के बारे में लोग सी भी नहीं जानते थे, तब उस समय कितनी इनोवेटिव सोच रही होगी कि कैंसर के ट्रीटमेंट के लिए एक अलग हॉस्पिटल बनाया गया। So, introduction is our objective is the spread awareness on prevention, early detection and treatment of cancer. As we all know that जो भी मरीज हमारे पास कैंसर के आते हैं, जितने लोग पास आते हैं, लगभग 80 to 90% स्टेज 3 और 4 के ही होते हैं, स्टेज और 1, 2 के आ ही नहीं पाते हैं। So हमारा टारगेट ये था कि हम लोगों के बीच of all Gorakhpur district in collaboration with CHC and PSC centers. Why cancer awareness? As we all know, the cancer cases rising in India, as well as in UP. As we all know, what are the significant causes for the rising of the cancers. Many patients diagnosed late, so survival rates fall. Early detection, everybody knows, can save the life. Need for community engagement and education regarding cancer awareness. These are the some pictures and glimpses of programs which are covered in a block level in a whole Gorakhpur district. So program highlights is awareness sessions in a community health center, primary health center, and colleges and some villages also. Distribution of the cancer awareness booklet. I think if anybody not got it, then it will be distributed after the program. Focus on the youth and women health with the collaboration with Unistry and DDU on the focus on the women health and youth health. Free counseling and checkup camps in our hospital and associated hospitals. Target audience, rural population across 19 blocks, youth in affiliated college of DDU Gorakhpur University, women in high-risk groups, local health care workers. These are our various partnerships held in for the running of these programs along with the AIMS, Gorakhpur, BRD Medical College, DDU and other hospitals along with district hospital with the collaboration with our CMO, Dr. Jha sir. So these are the methodology is the street plays and awareness talks. So better we will, as I am a doctor, not so much influent in the play and other, so I can just give a good talk regarding the awareness of the program. And pamphlet and booklet distribution, social media and newspaper coverage, screening camps for early detection. Impact goal is increase awareness about cancer symptom, encourage preventive lifestyle practices, that's promote timely medical consultation, build a stronger doctor-patient community linkage, Future vision of our institute regarding the early awareness is the expansion to this program to the neighboring districts, annual awareness camps, digital awareness campaigns which are already started with within our institute, a stronger referral system with local doctors for early detection of and treatment of the cancer patients. Closing, on the behalf of Bhavana Prasad Cancer Hospital and Research Institute, AIIMS Gorakhpur, I sincerely thank you all being today part of today's continued medical education. Cancer is just not a disease, it's a challenge that affects families, communities and our society at large. But with awareness, early detection and timely treatment, we can save the lives. जैसे कहते हैं ना कि कैंसर परिवार में एक आदमी को नहीं होता, पूरे परिवार को हो जाता है. Through this initiative, our goal is to reach every corner of the Gorakhpur district across all 90 blocks so that no individual is left unaware of warning signs and preventive steps. Together with doctors, students, healthcare workers and local communities, we are building a movement of hope and responsibility. As we conclude, let us remember and our message, together we can fight cancer. Thank you for your time, your attention and most importantly your commitment to spreading awareness. Let's continue this journey and make a difference. Few things I want to just explain. After the starting of this campaign, I think I got more than 100 patients. Just because of awareness, female comes us with a discharge problem. And abhi just 2 weeks ago, एक 63-year-old female आई, जब हमने अपने प्रोग्राम बताया था कि किसी को पोस्ट मेनोपॉजल कभी भी सिंगल एपिसोड ऑफ ब्लीड आ जाए, then just immediate visit to the doctors. वो 63-year-old फीमेल हमारे हॉस्पिटल में इस प्रोग्राम में एक आशा के थ्रू आई, डायग्नोज किया, that was CA cervix 1B2 and that was operated. Many patients comes with a leukoplegia. 2 or 3 patients comes with a stage 1 of the tongue cancer that was operated and get cured. That is the awareness. So अगर हम कोशिश करें कि अपने घर में, अपने आड़ोस पड़ोस में, अपने मोहल्ले में सिर्फ being as a doctor ही awareness फैलाएं तो बहुत कुछ impact पा सकते हैं. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. A big round of applause. Thank you, sir, for highlighting the importance of community participation. एक बार मैं चाहूँगा एक बार इनके लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं. 15 मिनट का टॉक इन्होंने 5 मिनट में खत्म कर दिया है. Thank you so much. Moving towards our session 3, carcinoma lungs, role of chemotherapy, sign and symptoms, management and prognosis. Lung cancer continues to be one of the deadliest malignancies worldwide. And to discuss the role of chemotherapy and overall management, I invite Dr. Fariz Khan, DM Medical Oncology, Dr. Faraz Khan, DM Medical Oncology, Hanuman Prasad Cancer Hospital, Gorakhpur.
Thank you, respected speaker sir, and all the members on the podium. So, from moving from preventable cancer to not at all preventable cancer. So, carcinoma lung nowadays are growing very rapidly. November, December, September, October, lots of pollution in Delhi. You will see the cases rising. So, my talk will be focusing on carcinoma lung. So, just I want to brief you what's the medical oncology. First, you have to understand this. So, medical oncology deals with the specialization of medicine which deals with the chemotherapy, targeted therapy, immunotherapy, and bone marrow transplantation. So, basically, medical oncology is the branch of oncology only. So, lung cancer, we have an article last year, lung cancer cases in never smokers on the rise. So, the person who has never smoked in his life, he has the 20 to 30% chances that he can get cancer if he lives in Delhi or surrounding areas where the pollution levels are very high in terms of cadmium, arsenic, polycyclic hydrocarbons. So many pollutants are there, sulfur dioxide. So it's on the rise. Yeah. So epidemiology is the worldwide lung cancer is the most common cancer in males and it's the 3rd most common cancer in females. In India, lung cancer is the 5th most common cancer in males and 4th most common cancer of cause of death in both sexes together. So, important thing is about carcinoma lung is it's not preventable at all. What you can get is early signs, and there are certain habits which you can leave. The mortality rate is very high, so it's often diagnosed in the later stage once it has metastasized to the other parts of the body. Metastasis is once the cancer is spread from one part to the other part of the body. So what's the risk factor? Both active and passive smoking. Active smoking is the one who smokes, and passive who is standing or just talking to him. So he might also get, he is also the risk factor for the lung cancer. So 80% of lung cancer cases are attributed to smoking, but only 20% of smokers develop lung cancer. So this is the chronology. Occupational and environmental factors, 10% of total cancers. The risk of development of lung cancer correlates with the number of cigarettes smoked per day, lifetime duration of smoking, age at onset of smoking, tar and nicotine content of the cigarettes, degree of inhalation, and use of unfiltered cigarettes. So these all factors contribute to the lung cancer. Important thing is the target audience is pulmonologist and physician to understand this pre-existing lung disease. So COPD is one of the most common disease we can see in the rural areas or urban areas too. Of the patient who smokes ultimately gets COPD at some part of the life. So tobacco smoking causes chronic inflammation and destruction of lung disease, which results in chronic obstruction pulmonary disease. So COPD as such cannot lead to the lung cancer, but after some years, 10 to 20 years, if the patient doesn't quit smoking, it can eventually lead. Patients in whom idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis or pulmonary fibrosis from asbestosis or silica develops are at increased risk for the development of lung cancer. So these are the pollutants, the industry workers, the asbestos workers, the silica workers, they can develop this type of. So environmental and occupational exposure, chronic exposure to industrial carcinogens. So these are the industrial carcinogens that can cause cancer. Arsenic, asbestos, mustard gas. Those who work in the ship industries, asbestos is very common there. Rubber industries, nickel, and radiation has also been associated with the lung cancer. So sign and symptoms. So important thing is the symptoms develop. Formation of lung cancer. When the lung cancer is in the stage 1, it's asymptomatic. Generally, most of the time in more than 90% of cases is asymptomatic. I have hardly seen a patient coming to us, hardly 1 or 2 patients in stage 1 lung cancer, because there is no mechanical or physiological symptoms, or the body gives the sign that lung cancer is developing. If the bronchia is involved, bronchia is the part of the lung, then the patient start coughing. So cough is the first symptom and the most common symptom of the lung cancer. 70 to 80% of the patients will eventually present with cough. So cough is a very basic symptom, but you have to remember acute and chronic cough. Acute cough is 3 weeks. If the patient is getting cough for less than 3 weeks, we can just say it is COPD, viral infection, or some irritation, something else. But if the patient is getting cough for more than 8 weeks, that is greater than 2 months, and it has history of smoking, more than 100 cigarettes in a lifetime, or he's a regular smoker for 40 pack years or more than 40 years. So first diagnosis, you have to cleanse his lung cancer before jumping on to other some diagnosis, if it's not associated with fever or some other symptoms. So हेमोप्टिसिस is one of the symptom. हेमोप्टिसिस तो जब blood आता है तो there is something is wrong going on inside. तो patient खुद भाग के आता है. Pleura and chest wall involved. The patient will complain of chest pain and dyspnea. So chest pain, right-sided or left-sided, can be developed, can be misdiagnosed with a heart attack or myocardial infarction. But if the patient is a smoker, you have to order X-ray or something in the initial stages to look at what's going on in the lungs. Obstruction of bronchus, short breath, pleural spreading. Pleural effusion is the condition when there is a fluid deposition in the lung. So it's a part of the late part of this disease. So if the patient can get. So symptoms caused by tumor spreading and metastasis. See, if the lung cancer is spread to the bones, the patient will come eventually with a pain in the bones. So he will just make the sole complaint that there is no problem in the breast, there is no problem in the chest, there is no problem elsewhere, there is sole problem in the bones. generalized pain in the bone, not relieved by NSAIDs, paracetamol, any painkillers you give. It's refractory to any kinds of painkillers. The medical people are sitting, they must be knowing superior vena cava syndrome, Horner syndrome, Pancoast syndrome. These are the classical syndrome associated with the lung cancer. So if any of the physicians or pulmonologists get certain findings in this in the OPD, just give it to us. Send us the patient to the oncologist, or just do a X-ray ki what's going inside the body. So these syndromes are not to be easily taken. That's the important thing. Pancoast syndrome, patient will say the हाथ में दर्द होता है, पूरे हाथ में this part is involved, the whole this part is involved. One side is paralyzed, excessive sweating, बहुत पसीना आ रहा है एक साइड पे सिर्फ, पूरे बॉडी में. So that's the sign कि there is something going on, named as Pancoast syndrome. Extra pulmonary manifestation can be osteoarthropathy, carcinoid syndrome, and gynecomastia. So diagnosis is a history and physical examination. So chest X-ray is the basic thing. आज भी, even though the technique is so advanced, the doctors who are so experienced can catch up the things on the X-ray, even before doing CT or MRI or PET CT going. So chest X-ray initial diagnostic test, identify a lung mass or infiltrate, evidence of metastasis to adjacent structures. The only confusion that gets created on the doctor's mind, the pulmonologist or the physicians, whether it's pneumonia or there's a lung mass. Well, I have seen many doctors giving antibiotics for 1 month, 15 days. The patient is not responding. So basically, you have to investigate more. So CT scan is the gold standard. Then after that, it can tell you what's the size of the lesion, what's the contour of the lesion, the lymph nodes are involved or not, had the disease spread to the surrounding areas or not. So CT scan is the gold standard, but X-ray initially it's required. So this is the finding. Most of may think that is the consolidative mass in the left middle lobe and the lower lobe. It can be misdiagnosed with the pneumonia also. Many doctors initially they give antibiotic, but the thing is the history of smoking. History of smoking should be kept in mind. A 60-year-old patient came with cough, history of smoking with this finding. Number one differential diagnosis will be lung cancer. So send it to us, those patients. So these is the chronological manifestations of management of non-small cell lung cancer. So lung cancer has got many various types. Molecularly, in last 10 years, it has got advancements such as immunotherapy, targeted therapy, hormonal therapy, and whatnot. Chemotherapy was there, but now is the era of targeted therapy and immunotherapy. We just take a biopsy and do the mutation testing. There is thousands of genes involved in lung cancer. We just detect that gene and start the tablets and the immunotherapy or targeted therapy based on. So lung cancer before 10 years, 2015, 2016, it was a fatal cancer. मतलब जिसको हो जाता था life sentence कि he will die. But now after this testing, the molecular oncology has advanced so much कि you just on one tablet you can easily cross 5 to 10 years just on one tablet. So chances of those mutations coming positive is 50%. So 50% is your luck कि if you get on this side or this side. So 50% chances there is a mutation we can catch. The medical oncologist and he will start a treatment that you have to take the tablet every day for 30 days, for years. Just because of that tablet, you will be alive. So when to refer to us oncologist? Chronic refractory cough in individuals with history of smoking. So cough नहीं जा रहा है, दिए जा रहे हैं कफ सिरप, 1 महीना हो गया, 2 महीना हो गया, 3 महीना हो गया. Patient is saying कि डॉक्टर साहब नहीं फ़ायदा हो रहा. तो that is the point you have to catch कि 2 महीने से 3 महीने तक नहीं छोड़ना क्योंकि lung cancer spreads very fast. So median time of onset stage 2 से stage 4 में पहुँचने में lung cancer hardly 6 months or 8 months it will take. So उतने में patient will roam around कि diagnosis ही नहीं बन पा रही patient की. So basically what we have to do, chronic refractory cough, stop the cough syrups, just do the X-ray. If you have any doubt, consult with the oncologist कि ये हो सकता है. 90% of the chances, if the patient has a smoking history, he will having lung cancer. Complaint of hemoptysis. Hemoptysis जो होगा तो patient खुद ही आएगा कि खून निकल रहा है. That is a very red alert sign. Any symptoms of Horner syndrome, SPC syndrome or paraneoplastic syndrome. So doctors, pulmonologists and physicians might know what these syndromes are. So they will ultimately refer to us. So basically it's not a fatal cancer, it's not a preventable cancer, but it's not a curable cancer also. But we can increase the quality of life, we can give the extra life to the patient through such advancement, and he can live a normal life without any sufferings. So that is the basic aim of this. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Khan, for that comprehensive update. Moving towards our most awaited session, session 4, cancer control in India. India is fighting a huge battle against cancer, and whom better than Professor Dr. G.K. Rath, Head of Department, AIIMS, New Delhi, and Director, National Cancer Institute, to guide us on strategies for cancer control in our nation. Please, we need a big, huge round of applause for Dr. G.K. Rath.
Thank you. Honorable IFM members in the dais, ladies and gentlemen, I'll try to summarize what is happening in our country in a short period of time. I got these figures from our Government of India files. In 1930-31, these were the causes of death. And this almost continued till almost 70s, late 70s, cholera, smallpox, plague. I passed my MBBS in 73 from Odisha. Cholera, smallpox, plague were the main causes of death. We never used to go to cancer centers because most people used to die. And cancer didn't figure in that report because these were the causes of death. Because the cancer was not a priority in our figures, British India figures, these were the cancer centers, 8 cancer centers in India, and Lady Hardinge was one of the oldest, and this Lady Willingdon Hospital has gone to Lahore because there was no need for a cancer hospital. So these were the figures at that time. The reason where that, why we are talking about cancer today, not earlier, because with the development of medical science and development of the efforts, continuous efforts of the government, the communicable diseases are rising and infectious diseases are coming down. See, I will show you some figure. I mean, whatever we talk today is most relevant if we talk to our students with evidence. Till 2018, heart diseases were the common cause of death. But I will show you a figure which came in Lancet Oncology, 3rd of September 2019. This is from McMaster's, Canada, the largest epidemiological institute in the world. It's a 5-continent, 25-country study. For the first time, it showed that in upper middle income countries and upper middle income countries, the death from cancer has already exceeded cardiac. So we can't relax anymore about the cancer control program in the country or as a whole. And I thank the IMA, the Hanuman Prasad Poddar Cancer Center, and all the medical colleges here taking a lot of effort to do this, because whether we do or government do, all of us have to, and we have heard about 2 excellent lectures on cervix and lung cancer, which are again few of the commonest cancers in our country. So this is evidence to show to the administrators that look, cancer death has already crossed cardiac. So the hype which was there for cardiac some years back, now it is being converted to cancer. Many cancer centers are coming. But unfortunately about cancer, I will show that the cardiac diseases are not that expensive to manage. You can do a stenting in tier 5, tier 6 cities, but not cancer. So that is the importance which we will discuss. And I will definitely like to have some questions. This is our Indian Council of Medical Research findings. I am the chairman of their scientific advisory committee. There, this data is maintained in Bangalore center of ICMR, which is called NCDIR, National Center for Disease Informatics and Research, because that has added other 4 chronic diseases inside India. So today we have 16 lakh new patients a year, 8 lakhs die. But the best part is 50% is preventable, 50% early detection, 50% is curable. Unlike diabetes is neither curable nor preventable. You can manage, but life is not mathematics. So you can be little here and there regarding your diet. Same thing about hypertension and diabetes. But cancer, I say, is a fantastic disease, because cancer treatment is like a one-day cricket match. Mostly, whether you kill the cancer, cancer kills you. So that's a very good disease from the point of view of management. And the best part is that our country, the incidence, I'll show you the incidence is very huge, but average is about 110 per 1 lakh population compared to 470 in Australia, 1/4. Why, we can discuss that afterward. So God is kind to us. We have incidence is much less, but most people die. Yeah. LMICs like us, the best part is major cancers are preventable, like tobacco-related cancers, head and neck cancers, which are lung, head and neck, and you just saw excellent lecture on lung cancer, and infection-related. Cervix, we just had excellent lecture from Madam, and hepatocellular cancer. So these are the good findings of our country. Well, issues in India are plenty. We know we are all fighting it, but there are plenty of issues. It includes a lot of because as we just had, we don't have cervical cancer vaccination in the universal immunization program. We spoke to the chief of NTAGI, Dr. Arora. He is colleague of mine. He says government doesn't have money for this. So it's a priority. Whether we have money for a particular purpose, that depends on the government. But we all sitting here can do a lot of things. I am in AIIMS for last 51 years in Delhi. Retired in 21. Now I am a visiting professor there. Anybody who comes to my office, if he or his relation smoke, they are not allowed next time to my office. They won't enter. Second thing, if somebody has a girl child, 9 to 14 or even up to 26, not vaccinated, they are not allowed next time. So if we try to force them, definitely, we all can make a difference. We definitely can make it. Sorry. Pointer है क्या? नहीं है तो चल जाएगा कोई बात. So we all adjust in this country, But so lack of awareness is the biggest factor because the people are just not aware. Yesterday I was in Gorakhnath University. There were 30 girls there. I asked who has been vaccinated. They were all between 9. I think they were all between 15, 16. All of them were not vaccinated. But by the end of my talk, they all promised that they will take vaccines. Because they were, why don't you know? Because मेरे को पता ही नहीं था, पता कहाँ से चलेगा? कहीं से सुने तो सही. So this is our job. Either media or us. We have to. And my experience is if we talk to 100 people with emphasis, हम सब मास्टर हैं. मास्टर तो बच्चों को, जब क्लास 4 जाते हैं, हम गधों से घोड़ा बना के आते हैं. मास्टर बनाता है. तो हम अगर उनको बताएं, 100 में से 70 do agree, definitely. And we force that, अगर नहीं बताओगे अगले 5 मिलने नहीं आना फिर. So these are our issues, standard things, issues. We can do much less, but we can do ourselves. Government करता है नहीं करता, वो तो अलग बात है. But हम कर सकते हैं. And I'll tell you what government has done in this budget recently with all our efforts. As we just saw, ours is a country with a lot of premature mortality. And unfortunately, there's a big problem. The data which I showed, 16 lakh new cancer patients in a year is only from extrapolation of 16% of the Indian population. हमारा registry, population based registry, country का only 16% है. Why we can discuss, लोग बोलते हैं मैं क्यों करूँ? मैं क्यों डाटा ICMR को दूँ? पहले मेरे को ये दो, वो दो, कोई बात नहीं. But 16% religiously दे रहे, and this data is verified by IARC, and we lost one of our soldiers last month. Everybody has heard about Dr. Shankar Narayan. He again lost his life to cancer. Of course, it was a liver cancer. And maximum publication on prevention from IARC is from Dr. Shankar Narayan, and about India and other, third world countries. So this is from 16% population only. So this we have to increase. Otherwise, how do you know data? And this is another figure. We just said that the cancer incidence, we just had it earlier also, just repeating, incidence of cancer is increasing. And this is another data to show that maximum cancer incidence is in Asia and maximum mortality is also from Asia, 60% versus 14% in America. That's our problem. We inherit that problem, but it's our business to look after it. It's IMA. All of us are members of IMA. It's our business to look after it. Again, if you see the distribution of comprehensive cancer center, it's like United States of India. Very, very, inhomogeneous. Southern part and western part of the country have maximum number of, comprehensive cancer centers. And if you see distribution of radiotherapy machines, that also is maximum in southern and western part of the country. Just as an example, oncology workforce, in India it is 1,000:1, USA is 100:1. But things are improving because now the focus is mainly on cancer rather than cardiac diseases, which were there about 3-4 years back. So, good lecture has been given by tobacco, but the main thing that we have discussed today, there are two prevention points which all of us have to state. One is tobacco, the other is infection. And these are the diseases according to IARC, tobacco-related cancers. And tobacco, this is again CDC data. Tobacco use causes more death than all these diseases put forward. AIDS, alcohol abuse, everything put together. It's the biggest cause of death. And again, risk from smoking, all of us know, I don't want to repeat it, I don't want to go to what we are doing in the country right now. And it is 14 times higher risk of dying from, cancer of the lung, throat, or mouth. You just have had it, without knowing. There are some slides which may be repeated. And smoking, again, our friends are responsible. You must be seeing 3 film stars, Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan, and another fellow. So they all have been promoting this. But the question is, they are doing their dharma, we will do our dharma. They say they are doing it because they are doing it for money. We have to do for our purpose. Well, this figure, I don't know how many of you know. I took it in a place in Arunachal Pradesh. Northeast, out of this is the, tragedy in our country. There are 8 northeastern states. And all 8 states have almost 3 times higher incidence of cancer than the plain. This is if you see here, this is the whole animal hanging from the top. This skin is a hill, not in plains of Assam. This is hills. Whole animal hanging from the top, hair is there. This is 24/7 in one of the household. People sleep around it. So वो क्या रहा है? ये smoked meat खा रहा है. Smoke inhale कर रहा है, because ठंडा जगह है. So the maximum incidence of lung, esophagus, stomach is in northeast. And I'll show you our figures. Well, these only show that in Guwahati and in tobacco-related cancer, Guwahati and Nagpur, the incidence is higher. We in AIMS and PGH Chandigarh, 2 typical government of India institutions, we did a study. This was in 1990. We did in cancer, PGI did in cardiac and lung diseases. What is the cost of managing cancer? And from 90 to 96. And it showed that in cancer, the cost at level of 1999 for one patient in a government institution, because patient has to come from long distances, patient has to stay outside, the patient has to, everybody cannot be admitted, the relations stay outside, everything, 3,50,000 in 1999. And at that time, the cost of the exchequer was $6.5 billion US, that is 27,700 crores. That's the economic loss to our country. And we have several guidelines also from the countryside. We have ICMR guidelines, they're all on the website. We have HCG guidelines, and also individual institutions have them. All of us have our own guidelines, depending on what facility we have. This is one of the guidelines of ICMR. See, like people say, in students, when we ask in the exam, there is no guideline. There are guidelines for all cancer. You have to just search for it. Search any guideline. This is ICMR guideline, right? हाँ, right. Don't necessarily मिल जाएगा. आप जरा कर पूछिए बाद में जरा सवाल. That I love it. So this is one of the guidelines and of Council of Medical Research. And I think मैंने अभी दिखाया शायद, it's HPV vaccine. Again, I don't want to repeat. And again, it has already been told 9 to 14 years. This is WHO data. This is our data. Please focus on this line. This is our own data, ICMR, from the 16% of population. The highest incidence in the place called Aizawl, northeast. Aizawl is the capital of Manipur. This is 270 per 1 lakh population. Lowest is in a place called Barsi. Barsi is a village in Maharashtra. 40 versus 270, almost 7 times difference in the same country is found nowhere in the world. अगर आप अमेरिका में देखेंगे या ऑस्ट्रेलिया में देखेंगे इट्स अबाउट 470 to 500 स्किन कैंसर. अगर आप यूरोप में देखेंगे इट्स अबाउट 300. इंडिया में 40. इंडिया में इंसिडेंस ऑफ कैंसर इज लाइक मेजोथेलियोमा, लाइक यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ इंडिया 40 से लेकर 270 तक. बट एवरेज दिल्ली, बॉम्बे, कलकत्ता, मद्रास सिटीज में इट्स अबाउट 110. Why we can discuss that now? Females again. See, cervical cancer incidence, मैंने जब शुरू किया था एम्स में, उस टाइम it was 55 per 100,000. Today, our data, ICMR data, in big cities like Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta, Madras, is 10 per 100,000. In Kerala, it is 7 per 100,000. But there is a place called Papunpuri. It is in Arunachal Pradesh. See, it is so high there. Variety of reasons, as Madam told, So this cervical cancer is still a problem with us and eminently preventable. And I'll tell you the facility available in our country. I've taken one example. Same thing can apply for surgical and medical oncology also. We have 1,400 million people. We require at least one teletherapy patient per million. Why? Because about 1 million produces about 800 patients because of the 100 per million. So we require one compared to 4 per million in the West or 10 per million in Australia and Canada. And we have today, including telecobalt today, 670 teletherapy patients. This is our own data from AARP. I am a member of AARP. This is latest data. We have 630 deficient today. We add 60 patients every year. 20 million population, one Australia we are adding per year. This is our own figure. So whether it's, what to do about it, that's why we are here. 40 patients hence, because 60 minus 20, 40 patients is late addition per year. So cancer is an emergency today, whether we know or not. And out of 16 lakh cancer cases, 50%, 8 lakhs have not been treated, they are dying. But the best part is 50% is preventable, what we discussed. Tobacco related and infection related. So we can do a lot with all our efforts. Like I have been coming to this place to Dr. Chaturvedi was there in, Hanuman Prasad at one time, 35 years back, 40 years back. 40 years. So I have been coming here. So this place has seen phenomenal growth. Bada khushi hota hai dekh ke. And let me tell you, when I came to Delhi, there were only 3 cancer centers. Today we have 45 cancer centers. Delhi and NC, 45 cancer centers. So that is the best, because that's required. But still then we are way behind. Well, sorry. Yeah. ये मैं दिखाना चाहता था, अगर किसी को किसी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन बोलता कैंसर ठीक नहीं होता, मैं बोला कैंसर ही ठीक होता है, डायबिटीज ठीक नहीं होता, बीपी ठीक नहीं होता, थायराइड ठीक नहीं होता. ये फिगर उसको दिखा लीजिए. ये बहुत सारा डाटा है, बट ये डाटा मैं सब जगह दिखा. तो मैं बोला भैया ये देखो, ये 2010 का जर्नल ऑफ क्लिनिकल ऑन्कोलॉजी का डाटा है. एंड एवरेज क्योर रेट इज 50%. बट अगर बेस्ट कैंसर है, भगवान मेरे को पूछेगा रात को तेरे को क्या बीमारी चाहिए, मैं बोलूँ क्या कैंसर दे दो, प्रोस्टेट दे दो. क्यों? प्रोस्टेट कैंसर क्योरिटी 100%. ये था 99 to 2005 का डाटा. उससे पहले we started with 69. So this is a worldwide data which says, like I have treated almost 20 of our own faculty member in AIIMS, all are cured. बड़े बड़े तो आप जानते हैं, डॉक्टर PM करने हैं, नाम नहीं बताना चाहिए, फॉर्चुनेटली. तो बट हमारा गुरु है तो नाम बुला के नाम ले सकते हो. तो कैंसर ही क्योर होता है और कुछ नहीं क्योर होता है. एंड इफ यू सी ब्रेस्ट एट दैट टाइम 2005 90%, testicular cancer 90%, thyroid now 98%, breast 95% cured. What else is required? It's curable. ये बताना जरूरत है पेशेंट को कि भाई डरने का जरूरत नहीं, आपको कैंसर को डराना है, बिकॉज यही ठीक होता है. भगवान बोलते क्या चाहिए, बोलो कैंसर चाहिए. क्योंकि मैं कभी वीडियो में बता चुका हूँ, कोई आपको खाना के लिए बुलाया और बोलेगा भाई कब खिलाओगे, मैं बोला थोड़ा रुक जाओ क्योंकि मेरे को इंजेक्शन लेना है. तो बाकी जो 20 लोग बैठे वो भी वेट करेंगे, कहाँ से आ गया 20 लोग, इसमें लोग आधा घंटा इंजेक्शन लिया, असर चाहिए। बट कैंसर या तो वनडे क्रिकेट मैच, कल मैंने पूछा यूनिवर्सिटी में तुम कौन सा मैच देखते हो, तो बोले T20 देखते। मैं बोला हम लोग तो 6 डे मैच था, 5 डेज 1 डे गैप। मैंने क्यों देखते हो ना, रिजल्ट आता है जल्दी आ जाता है। तो ये बढ़िया है, ये 5 डे क्रिकेट मैच बढ़िया है। तो आजकल कैंसर इज बढ़िया डिजीज, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट डिजीज टू हैव इज कैंसर। बिकॉज यू टेल मी इट इज 50% प्रिवेंटेबल। मैं कल ये भी बताया दिस कैन बी प्रूव, वी डोंट हैव एनी सरदार हियर, इट्स ए ग्रेट थिंग हाउ टबाको रिलेटेड लोग समझते नहीं। मैं दिल्ली में हूँ तो वहाँ से पेशेंट ज़्यादातर आते हैं पंजाब हरियाणा यूपी, और पंजाब से जो पेशेंट आते हैं, आप सरदार जी को बात करिए, कोई सरदार जी कभी सिगरेट नहीं पीता। जैसे अभी हम चाय पी रहे थे, तो चाय क्यों पिए, टू गेट ए किक, जरूरत नहीं लेकिन पिलाते। कोई जाएगा आप किसी घर जाए चाय पिलाएगा, कॉफी पिलाएगा, टू गेट ए किक। सिगरेट क्यों पीते हैं, टू गेट ए किक। शराब क्यों पीते हैं, गेट ए किक। लेकिन सरदार जी टबाको नहीं पी सकते टू गेट ए किक, क्योंकि उनका दाढ़ी जल जाएगी। अब पूछिए उनको, रिलीजियन इज द 27th रीजन, रिलीजन रीजन नहीं है, रिलीजन कौन मानता है, ठीक है ना। और पान भी नहीं खाएंगे, अगर पान खाए, आप बता सकते हैं ये चीज, इट्स ए गुड थिंग, इट्स ए गुड रिलीजन। इतना बड़ा बड़ा दाढ़ी रखा है, जल जाएगी। और पान खाएंगे तो सारा लाल हो जाएगा, फिर दाढ़ी काटना पड़ेगा। पान का जो स्टेन है वो इट इज वर्स देन द इलेक्शन, कभी नहीं जाता। पान का स्टेन आप पान को खाई के, पान बनारस वाला जो है, मतलब पान का जो है तो और बेस्ट पार्ट इज, मैं भी उड़ीसा से आता हूँ, हालांकि 50 years I left उड़ीसा। ओ ग्रेट ग्रेट। वहाँ हमारे कहीं आता है मैडम, पान दिया जाता है, एज ए मैटर को रेस्पेक्ट। मेरे मदर पान खाती थी, मैं लाके टबाको देता था। मतलब माता जी क्या कर सकते, बॉस घर में अच्छा माता और बॉस, कुछ मुझे हुआ बच गई इसमें से, स्ट्रोक में तो अलग बात है। देयर इज ए प्लेस नॉर्थ ईस्ट की बात कर रहा था, देयर इज प्लेस कॉल्ड गुवाहाटी। यू नो स्पेलिंग ऑफ गुवाहाटी इज गुवाहाटी, यू नो व्हाई गुवाहाटी, गोवा का हाट, गोवा सुपारी, दैट इज द गोवा का हाट। कैंसर गुवाहाटी में हुआ और क्या इंग्लैंड में हुआ, हमारे कंट्री में एना प्रूव है। जो विदेशी लोग प्रूव करना चाहते हैं, जो अंग्रेजी ज्यादा जानते हैं, उनको मैं बोलता हूँ दरवाजे पर्सन कॉल्ड वेन मैकलर, जो मार्लबोरो मैन था, जिसको बताना है, समझाना है ना, नहीं तो लोग समझते ना। उस आर्टिकल जैसे आपने मैडम ने अच्छी एक्टिंग की। तो क्वेश्चन इज, जब 30 साल 40 साल पहले हमारे यहाँ शराब मिलती नहीं थी, तो लोग बाहर से 2 चीज अलाउड था, 2 कार्टन सिगरेट मार्लबोरो का और 2 शराब के बोतल फ्री मिलता था। तब पासपोर्ट में जब उन जमाने में हम फोन भी एंट्री करके लेते थे, तो वो जो बंदा था मार्लबोरो सिगरेट को एडवाइस कर रहा था, वो अब ढूंढ सकते, मैं कोई बकवास नहीं करूँ, बकवास आपको कोई सुनता भी नहीं, आपको बच्चे नहीं सुनते, तो आप इसको डाल लीजिए मार्लबोरो मैक, उसका नाम था वेन मैकलर। वेन मैकलर जो है वो मार्लबोरो सिगरेट का जो ओनर था वो फिलिप मोरिस था। उसने उसको एडवर्टाइजमेंट करने के लिए रखा, तो 15 साल एडवर्टाइजमेंट किया, लंग कैंसर हुआ। लंग कैंसर बाद वहाँ तो पता है हमारे यहाँ डॉक्टरों को भगवान मानते, भगवान मानो कुछ नहीं, सब लोग पैसा के चक्कर है, वो वेंट टू कोर्ट। फिलिप मोरिस के वकील ने बोला, भाई हमने तुम्हें रखा था एक्टिंग लाइक स्मोकिंग, नॉट फॉर स्मोकिंग, अब तो मर जा। Why I am telling it, after this is all recorded, the incident cervical lung cancer came down in US. So tobacco is one of the major causes of cancer, and whether आप अमेरिका जाइए, इंडिया जाइए, हमारे यहाँ पान खाते हैं, पैसा नहीं है ज़्यादा सिगरेट पीने के लिए, बीड़ी पीते हैं, तो सब कैंसर करता है। ये हमारा डाटा है। This data is from NCDIR, as I told you. नेशनल, पहले NCRP था, अब NCDIR हो गया, नेशनल काउंसिल फॉर डिजीज इन्फॉर्मेटिक रिसर्च। इसमें देखिए क्या बढ़िया फिगर्स है। हेड एंड नेक कैंसर कम हो रहा है, टबैको रिलेटेड कैंसर, लंग कैंसर कम हो रहा है, सर्विक्स कैंसर कम हो रहा है। ये देखो साइट वाइज, ये सब डाटा हमारा NCDIR वेबसाइट में है, हमारा अपने कंट्री का डाटा है। और लंग कैंसर थोड़ा बहुत कम हो रहा है, बट ब्रेस्ट कैंसर बढ़ रहा है। ब्रेस्ट कैंसर अनफॉर्चुनेटली वी डोंट नो द कॉज, दैट इज इंक्रीजिंग। वो अलग बात है कि उसमें अर्ली ब्रेस्ट एग्जामिनेशन जो भी करना है उसमें, ब्रेस्ट इज इंक्रीजिंग, सर्विक्स इज डिक्रीजिंग ग्रेजुअली, बट देयर आर प्लेसेस लाइक पैपलमपुरे जहाँ अभी भी हाई है, तो हमें उसके पीछे लगना पड़ेगा टू मेक इट जीरो। सो दीज आर अगेन HMR फिगर्स, दीज आर आवर स्पेसिफिक cancer in a specific part of our country according to our research. Like cancer stomach is more common south and northeast, and like hypopharynx northeast. These are the preventable causes of cancer. Again, majority is tobacco. बाकी follow कर सकते हैं, but majority is tobacco and infection-related cancer in our country. This is our program, National Program for Prevention and Control of Cancers, of cancer, diabetic, cardiovascular disease. So now it's called NPNCD because सबकी factor common है. तो उसको सोच के गवर्नमेंट ने एक प्रोग्राम भी निकाला अभी. Well, these are the factors, behavioral, physiological, disease outcome. And ये एक operational guideline है गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का फिगर. It was inaugurated by our DGHS and Mr. Nadda in the first time I think, health minister. 30 से 35 तक क्या करना है सर्वाइकल ओरल ब्रेस्ट कैंसर के लिए. ऑल ऑफ अस नो दैट ऑलरेडी हो गया. ये जो NHRC है, नेशनल हेल्थ सिस्टम रिसोर्स सेंटर, उन्होंने ऑलरेडी किताब निकाल रखा है, कोई रिपीट करने की जरूरत नहीं. और ये सब किताबें हैं एंड ये स्कीम्स चल रहे हैं. अभी ये स्कीम रिवाइड हो रही है. स्टेट कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट को 120 करोड़. दिल्ली यूपी में 2 स्टेट कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट है. एक तो है कमला नेहरू इन इलाहाबाद और एक संजय गांधी इन लखनऊ. और 45 करोड़ मिलता है फॉर टर्शियरी कैंसर केयर सेंटर्स. हमने एक नेशनल कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट बनाया झज्जर हरियाणा में. वो 300 एकड़ जमीन लेके बनाया. सो दैट इज ए नेशनल कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट. बिकॉज दिल्ली में वी टॉक ऑफ स्क्वायर मिलीमीटर, जगह ही नहीं है, तो इसलिए दूर जाना पड़ा. इट्स 40 किलोमीटर, बट 1 घंटा लगता है उसका जाने में. एंड वी हैव क्रिएटेड दिस बिग इंस्टीट्यूट. 70 एकड़ में बना दिया. एंड 710 बेड्स. इट्स बेसिकली ट्रांसलेशनल रिसर्च facility for our India-centric cancer. And we have an Indo-US collaboration, not for only AIDS, but for all over the country. And when our Prime Minister met Obama, this MOU was signed. And because AIMS is a research institute, AIMS was created in front of Safdarjung Hospital. 2 हॉस्पिटल सामने, 2 स्कूल सामने कोई नहीं बनाएगा. तो उन्होंने जो बनाया था हमारा फोर फादर्स ने, नेहरू जी और मैडम कौर जी, मैडम अमृत कौर ने, हमारे बहुत ओपीडी के राजकुमार अमृत कौर, उन्होंने उसको बनाया था 7 चीज के लिए. रिसर्च रिसर्च रिसर्च, टीचिंग एंड पेशेंट केयर. अब वो उल्टा कर रहे हैं. हम पेशेंट केयर एंड सम टीचिंग, सम रिसर्च. दैट इज वन ऑफ द रीजन व्हाई आई वेंट टू झज्जर, क्योंकि यहाँ बड़ा नाम है एम्स का, तो बहुत लोग आ जाते हैं. नेम समटाइम्स बिकम्स अ प्रॉब्लम. अच्छा, ये अभी इसी बजट में आया है, इम्प्लीमेंट हो गया है. दिस इज कॉल्ड डे केयर कैंसर सेंटर. 850 और डिस्ट्रिक्ट में होना है, लेकिन फर्स्ट फेज में 200 के लिए ऑलरेडी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो गया. प्रोग्राम हैज ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड. एंड इसमें यही करना है कि प्राइमरी हेल्थ सेंटर CHC में अर्ली डिटेक्ट करना है, रेफर आउट टू द टर्शियरी कैंसर सेंटर. इंडिया में काफ़ी सारे मशीन्स बन रहे हैं, सब रेडियोथेरेपी मशीन्स बन रहे हैं. रोबोट्स बन गए, मंत्रा करके एक रोबोट बन रहा है इन गुड़गांव. एंड काफ़ी हमारे फ्रेंड है डॉक्टर सुधीर रावत जो है RGCI में, और ऑलरेडी 350 टेस्ट कर लिया. एंड दैट रोबोट इज बेटर देन वेस्टर्न डा विंची रोबोट एट 1/3 प्राइस. ये हमारा मशीन्स भी मच मोर चीपर देन द वेस्ट. ये भी चल रहा है इंडिया में. एंड ये एक कंसोर्शियम बना है बाय ICMR. उसके निकलती रहती है इसका फॉर फंडिंग फॉर वेरियस एस्पेक्ट लाइक कैंसर सर्वेलेंस और अफोर्डेबल डायग्नोस्टिक, पैलिएटिव केयर. तो इसमें हम रिसर्च के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. थैंक यू वेरी मच. एनी क्वेश्चंस प्लीज?
Thank you, sir. We are very grateful for your insight, time, and contribution. A big round of applause for Dr. Guru. We'll take
क्वेश्चन के पहले कमेंट्स और प्रेज करना चाहूँगा. प्रोफेसर रथ सर इज द मोस्ट नॉलेजेबल पर्सन with profound knowledge and wisdom,
सबसे बुढ़ा मैं,
most learned, most senior, most in not just India but whole of Asia, नेपाल, बांग्लादेश, सब पूरे एशिया सार्क में सबसे learned and most experienced, most knowledgeable, and I am so fortunate to have worked under his shelter in Sharan for 30 years. And he is a great teacher and innovator.
तो कैंसर में इसलिए बोलता हूँ, आप अगर मेरे वीडियो अगर देखेंगे रमेश कुमार का इंटरव्यू, मैं बोलता हूँ कैंसर में डरना नहीं, कैंसर को डरना है। इट इज द फैंटास्टिक डिजीज, इज द बेस्ट डिजीज टू हैव। ये अगर लंच के बाद बोलता तो लोग उठ जाते, बोला क्या बोल दिया इसने, कैंसर इज द बेस्ट डिजीज। मैं बोला प्रिवेंट होता है, ठीक होता है। और क्या चाहिए आपको? एनी क्वेश्चंस प्लीज? ओके, थैंक यू।
एक क्वेश्चन सर ये है,
हाँ यार प्लीज।
आपने नेशनल गाइडलाइन बनाई फॉर स्क्रीनिंग
का सब
2017 में बनी माननीय स्वास्थ्य मंत्री जी ने 16 मई 2017 में अशोका होटल में लॉन्च करी। आपने उसकी गाइडलाइन भी लिखी,
सरकारी होटल है अशोका होटल,
लेकिन अभी तक उसका कवरेज उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार, झारखंड में 1% या 2% है। तो इसके लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं?
हमारा कभी ऐसा है, हमें इस टाइप का मीटिंग करना चाहिए कि कवरेज कौन करेगा, बताओ कवरेज कौन करेगा? कवरेज हमारे मिनिस्टर थोड़ी करेगा, हमें करना है। तो हमारे जो पेरीफेरी में जो डॉक्टर है, बोला मैं क्यों करूँ, मेरे पास 36 प्रोग्राम है, मैं नहीं करूँ। एक बात सर मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, सरकार में एक रूल है, कहीं भी रूल है, नो वर्क नो मिस्टेक, नो सर्जरी नो स्कैन, नो रेडियोथेरेपी नो मेडिसिन, नो केमोथेरेपी नो लिकोपिनिया। और कोई भी सरकारी नौकरी का आप निकाल नहीं सकते जब तक गलती नहीं है। काम ही नहीं करे, गलती कहाँ से होगी? सॉरी, रिकॉर्ड तो नहीं हो रही है, क्योंकि हमारे पास टाइम कम ना, मास्टर है, समझाना है ना। तो यही रीजन है, नहीं हो रहा। वो बोला हम नहीं करेंगे, डाटा नहीं दे रहे, ऐसे नहीं देंगे, जो करना है कर लो। क्या करोगे? अगर मैं अपने पियन को निकालना चाहूँ, उससे पहले मैं निकल जाऊँगा, ये दिस इज ए फैक्ट। बट हम अपने लीडरशिप में, अपने एफर्ट में कर सकते हैं। डेफिनेट हो रहा है ना। सर्वाइकल कैंसर 55 से 10 आ गई, केरला में 7 आ गई। एजुकेशन नॉलेज में आ रहा है सब। देखो ना हमारा अपना डाटा, टबैको रिलेटेड कैंसर का हमारा आहिस्ता हो रहा है। आप अगर बोले कि जल्दी काल हो जाएगा, मेरे किसी ने बोला यार सारा कैंसर आपने 60% ठीक कर लिया, सारा क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? मतलब सारा करेंगे फिर हम क्या करें? मतलब आहिस्ता आहिस्ता हो रहा है। और जैसे कर रहे हैं ना, बहुत काम हो रहा है, बहुत काम हो रहा है। अच्छा, जैसे मैंने देखा सो मच ऑफ व्हाट इज डन इन गोरखपुर, दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ एनडी बजट। सरकार थोड़ी करेगा, सरकार में खाना खिलाएगा क्या? तो हम भी कुछ करें ना। यस सर।
सर के क्वेश्चन पे ऐड करना चाहूँगा, क्योंकि जो अभी लेटेस्ट हेल्थ मॉडल जो अभी कंट्री में रन कर रहा है, वो हब एंड स्पोक मॉडल रन कर रहा है।
बिल्कुल ठीक
है। आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर सेट एंड
ऑलरेडी बिल्कुल
अंडर एनसीडी कैंपेन और वो सीबैक फॉर्म जो भरवा रहा है, उसमें ऑलरेडी हमारा वो कंपोनेंट है। बट स्टिल आई विल से सर, जो अवेयरनेस है एट द लेवल ऑफ CHO, बिकॉज दे आर द इम्प्लीमेंटिंग और दे आर द स्क्रीनिंग, राइट, दे आर डूइंग द स्क्रीनिंग इन द रूरल पॉपुलेशन। सर अभी भी जो एक्सपेंडेड सर्विस पैकेज में हमने कैंसर स्क्रीनिंग को रखा है, बट जो नॉलेज देना चाहिए या जो उसके वर्कशॉप हो रहे हैं, वो उस लेवल के नहीं हो रहे जिससे हम स्क्रीनिंग प्रॉपर्ली करके उसको परसेंटेज में दिखा सकते हैं।
यही बोले हमारे कंट्री में दैट्स द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम है, डिमांड एंड सप्लाई। हमारे पास 1400 मिलियन पॉपुलेशन है, हम चाइना को क्रॉस करेंगे। डिमांड तो बहुत है, सप्लाई कम है। आप PSC डॉक्टर के पास देखिए, उसके पास 35 नेशनल प्रोग्राम है, अगर नहीं भेजेगा उसको CMO जो है ना लेटर इशू करेगा, ठीक है ना। तो ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है। तो हमको अपना हिसाब से, अपना अर्थ से काम करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज वी हैव कम टू दिस अर्थ नॉट टू प्लीज एवरीबॉडी बट टू आवर जॉब। तो हम अपने को खुद ही करना पड़ेगा। मैं बता रहा हूँ, यूपी की एक्सपीरियंस है। एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है चाय, क्लिंटन हेल्थ एक्सेस इनिशिएटिव, उसने अमेठी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एक प्रोग्राम किया था। लेट मी टेल यू, हमारे अमेठी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में उसमें उस टाइम तो हमारा ये जो पार्थ साहब जो हेल्थ सेक्रेटरी थे, और एक पिंकी ज्वेल मैडम MDNA से साहब आ गए। तो उसमें मैं इन्वॉल्व था शुरू से। इट वॉज 100% कवरेज ऑफ लेडीज, सबकी HPV जो वैक्सीन हमारा था, और एबव द एज ऑफ 26 वो ले रहे थे लिक्विड बायोप्सी, एंड इट वाज बीइंग एग्जामिन्ड एट RML और कल्याण से। तो सक्सेसफुल है। तो अगर कोई चाहे करने के लिए वो पक्का फॉलो अप कर सकते हैं। हमारा एक्चुअल कॉपरेशन पहुंच जाता है। हम अगर बोलेंगे काली कैंसर करने को नहीं,
शॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम,
सॉरी
सर प्लीज,
सॉरी मैंने बोला टाइम कम नहीं। हम लोग मास्क में एक बार पकड़ते हैं तो छोड़ते हैं।
सिक्किम में सर बहुत अच्छा कवरेज है, 98% पॉपुलेशन हैज बीन वैक्सीनेटेड, 98% गर्ल्स इन सिक्किम।
हाँ,
गैंगटॉक सिक्किम।
क्यों हुआ?
100% गर्ल्स हैव बीन वैक्सीनेटेड।
मैडम क्यों उनको वर्ल्ड बैंक फंड दिया? सिक्किम का पॉपुलेशन कितना बताइए? वर्ल्ड बैंक ने सिक्किम का पॉपुलेशन 7 लाख है। 7 लाख पॉपुलेशन उसमें लड़कियां सिक्किम में हो सकता है क्योंकि बिहार उड़ीसा।
सर हालांकि यूपी में भी कैंपेन तो चल ही रहा है सर।
मैं बता रहा हूँ यूपी में हो चुके हैं, अमेठी में हो चुकी है। तो हम जितना कर रहे हैं बहुत कर रहे हैं। गुरु में जो से जो कर रहे हैं हम चाहते हैं काम सब जगह हो जाए। हम बोलेंगे सब जगह रोटी खिला दो इंडिया में, नहीं हो सकता। हमने पाकिस्तान में जेट लाया ना तो पैसा ज्यादा हुआ खर्च हो रहे हैं। प्रैक्टिकल सोचिए, हम जितना कर रहे हैं वो तो करें। सर प्लीज इंडिया में बनना चालू हो गया। इंडिया में मैडम बैटरी बनना चालू हो गया, वर्ल्ड बनना चालू हो गया, सिमुलेटर बनना चालू हो गया, लिनक्स बनना चालू हो गया। हमारे यहाँ 120 करोड़ बन गई, उसमें से 20 हमारा मोदी जी 20 तो बाहर भेज दिया, 15 लिनक्स चालू हो गई, सिमुलेटर चालू हो गई हमारे पास एक सिमुलेटर। और मशीन सब बेटर, हेल्थ सबसे बड़ा मशीन है ना, हेल्थ की बात हमने बना दी। हेल्थ में पूनम जी, हेल्थ में इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं, हमारा मशीन जो सिद्धार्थ है, सिद्धार्थ में 6 और 9 तो इलेक्ट्रॉन है, उसके जो विड्थ है 150 सेंटीमीटर। आवर मशीन्स आर बेटर देन हमारे हिंदुस्तानी को जैकेट कर रहे हैं क्योंकि 1 ओवर में नहीं चलता। कल हायर एंड फायर DCM डॉट कॉम ऑन मंडे क्रेडिट मिल जाएगी। हमारे थोड़ी कि तो पहुंच गए, मेरे पीए को मेरे फायर किया वो मंच कर सकते हैं।
प्रोवीन से ज्यादा अच्छी है
ऐसा इसमें। हाँ, आपके पास पैसा ज्यादा है, ज्यादा पैसा है, आप रोल्स रॉयस लाइए। सुनिए ना, लेकिन पहला मशीन शुड बी हेल्थ, इसमें ज्यादा पेशेंट ट्रीट कर सकते हैं।
थैंक यू।
सेकंड मशीन शुड बी ट्रूबी।
Thank you so much, sir.
Sorry.
So, moving towards our session 5, role of doctors in hospital-based cancer registry, population-based cancer registry, and USG portal data feeding. Data saves lives when properly collected and utilized to shed light on the importance of hospital and population-based cancer registries. We have Dr. Mustafa Khan, MHA, MPH. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Just 3 slides. Just.
Very thank you, sir. Thank you, Rath sir, for your brief details about the cancer. I have very small slide. अभी जो डॉक्टर रथ सर बात कर रहे थे, the data what he was sharing, the basic of the data what we are getting across the India or across the globe, because of the doctors are giving the data. So for that purpose, ICMR has created hospital-based cancer registry. So any patient who is coming to the cancer hospital, they have to fill the data to the ICMR portal, so we can get the data of the specific region or specific state or district, all the things. So in our hospital we are running HBCR from 2022, 2022 से चल रहा है. We have, like sir was telling, only across the India we have only 16% of data of all cancer patients. तो अगर हम ये डेटा भरना शुरू नहीं करेंगे, so we are not able to make policies, we are not able to make what we have to do and in which specific reason which type of cancer is coming. So it is very important to all the doctors, we request to everybody, if anybody is getting the cancer patient, so they have to report to the HBCR center and PBCR center. Even our hospital and AIMS Gorakhpur and ICMR RC center in Gorakhpur, they are coming with the PBCR centers also in the Gorakhpur, which is established in our hospital. We have already submitted the proposal for the population-based cancer registry. This is a little bit different from the hospital-based cancer registry. Like in population-based cancer registry, if any patient is diagnosed, like if patient is going in the pathology or going to the radiology, if he is diagnosed from the cancer, so they have to report to the PBCR center, so data can be fed on the portal. So ICMR will get the data about what, in which region. Like in Uttar Pradesh, in Purvanchal we have only 2 PBCR, one in Varanasi in Tata Hospital and one in the Kamala Nehru Hospital, Prayagraj. So apart from 2 districts, we have more data about the population-based cancer registry. So Gorakhpur, our hospital is coming with the 3rd PBCR in the Purvanchal. So we will get the data not only from the Gorakhpur but across the other 7-8 districts from where we are getting the patient. So it is very important, if any doctor is getting the patient positive for the cancer, they have to share the data. Now we come to the Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is the first state in the India which is starting the UDSP portal, Unified Surveillance Program for where we have to submit the data of the cancer patient. So latestly, Maharaj Ji, Yogi Ji has inaugurated this portal, and we will start to feeding all the data of the cancer patient in this portal. So UP is the first state to start this type of initiative. So we request to please anybody, all the doctors who get the data about the cancer patient, they report so we can submit the data, and the coming years we can have a good policy for the Purvanchal also, and with the support of the AIIMS Gorakhpur, with the support of the Mahaguru Gorakhnath University, with the support of the DDU and other colleges and other universities, with the support of the IMA, Hanuman Prasad Poddar Cancer Hospital is already running one cancer awareness program where we have made a cancer control team and committee which are working toward the awareness of the cancer early detection. So we request everybody please be part of this initiative so we can have a good role model like Gorakhpur which can replicate in other districts also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mustafa.
जब तक नॉर्थ ईस्ट हमारे कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट प्रोग्राम में नहीं जुड़ते, ज्यादातर लोग पता नहीं आर्ट लेते हैं। एक्चुअली लोग सोचते सेवन सिस्टर। मैं भी सिक्किम गया था पिछले महीने, बोलते कितना स्टेट है तुम्हारा, बोला नॉर्थ ईस्ट को सरकार है मतलब कितना स्टेट, बोला 7, और तुम्हारा सिक्किम कहाँ गया, बोला वो तो अभी आया, मेरे तेरे पैदा से पहले आ चुका है, 75 से आ चुका है, बोला अभी आया। मतलब हमें ज्योग्राफी नहीं पढ़ रहे, हम पढ़ रहे हैं सबसे ज्यादा कैंसर वही है। जब से वो नहीं आया था, we knew कि lung cancer, breast cancer male was highest in Chennai। जब तक नॉर्थ ईस्ट नहीं आया था, अब नॉर्थ ईस्ट जब आ गया पता चला कि तो आइजल में वहाँ से 4 गुना ज्यादा है। तो रजिस्ट्री के लिए गोरखपुर में एक जगह जो चल रहा है, हनुमान प्रसाद में अगर सब डाटा दे, और डाटा would be better, maybe the like for example gallbladder cancer। गॉलब्लैडर कैंसर हमारे यहाँ ज्यादा है, गैंजेटिक एंड यमुना बेल्ट में, चेन्नई में वो 10 में भी नहीं आएगा। तो इसलिए हमारे कैंसर से डिफरेंट, इंडिया इज लाइक यूनाइटेड स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया, खरा बदल जाता है, वो बदल जाता है, तो हमको अपना डाटा कलेक्ट करना बहुत जरूरी है। सॉरी।
Thank you, sir. So before moving to our quiz session, I request Dr. Babita ma'am to please give that post-evaluation survey QR। डॉक्टर मुस्तफ़ा एक बार ऑर्गेनाइज करें। तो क्विज के लिए आप लोग तैयार हैं? जितनी भी चीज़ें आप लोगों ने सुनी हैं उसमें से ही कुछ क्विज के क्वेश्चंस हैं। तो मैं डॉक्टर बबीता मैम से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि क्वेश्चन के आंसर जो भी लोग जानते हैं अपने हैंड्स रेज कर लेंगे, एंड बबीता मैम विल सेलेक्ट कि किसे आंसर करना है। सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज द मोस्ट कॉमन ऑन्कोजेनिक HPV टाइप कॉजिंग सर्वाइकल कैंसर? No, just raise your hand. Dr. Babita, please आप मेंस को select करिए, गायकोलॉजिस्ट को नहीं करें, please. So first option is 16 is the right answer. Dr. Nadeem sir, please come forward. I request Dr. Rath sir to please give this exciting chocolates to our member. Please, Dr. Nadeem sir.
हाथ पहले मैंने किया।
ये मैम को select कर लें। मैम को select करना है। Dr. Nadeem sir, please come forward. मैं request करूँगा फोटोग्राफर से।
In the meantime, the post-survey QR code,
Sir.
it has been put on the slide. Kindly scan and give your post-survey. You will get a certificate after that on your mail ID. So pre and post-survey both are very important. रामदरस जो लोग बाहर हैं उनको बोल दो कि आके कर लें, जो डिनर ले रहे हैं।
So moving towards our second question, which type of vaccine is the HPV vaccine? Which type of vaccine is the HPV vaccine? Option A, live attenuated killed virus-like particle or DNA vaccine?
Recombinant.
No, just listen the options first. Live attenuated killed virus-like particle or DNA vaccine? Just raise your hand.
Virus-like particle.
Dr. Abrox, Dr. Abrox.
Virus-like particle.
That is the right answer.
For this question,